1C. Grammar. Both and. The both and construction is used to emphasize that something is true not just of one person, thing, or situation, but also of another. It indicates that the two items are equally presented and included. For example, I like both the novel and the movie. Both Koza and So Thursday are good students. She can both speak and write Chinese. Dolphins are both intelligent and friendly towards humans. If both and is used in the subject of a sentence, the plural verb is used. For example, both the movie and the play were good. Envy both and is not usually used in negative sentences. Neither nor is used instead. For example, my father neither drinks nor smokes. Not, my father does not both drink and smoke. Rewrite the sentences using both and. For example, I like chocolate ice cream. I like vanilla ice cream. I like both chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream. 1. You are wasting too much time. Kyozo is wasting too much time. 2. He played football when he was a student. He played volleyball when he was a student. 3. They are tired after shopping. They are hungry after shopping. For not only Chidar, but also his brother is a guitarist. 5. Halingdon Nandar wants to go to Bagan during the Thingyan holiday. Her sons want to go there too. 6. Nini wants to put up at the Shumyantemo Hotel and so does Mama. 7. Applicants for this post must be able to speak English. Applicants for this post must be able to speak Chinese too. 8. You should work harder if you want to be successful. You should have perseverance if you want to be successful. 9. He donated money to the poor in our community. He donated food to the poor in our community. 10.as We are free this afternoon. We can go shopping and we can see a film. As well. For and after. Before is used as a preposition followed by a noun meaning earlier than the time as an adverb without a following noun to refer to the previous time and as a conjunction connecting two clauses to indicate that the second event happened soon after the first one. For example, could you come to me before lunch? Preposition. He has written about this subject before. Adverb. She gave everyone a present before she left. Conjunction. With present perfect or past perfect tense to emphasize the idea of completion and with VING in a formal style. For example, he went out before I had finished talking. Please switch off all the lights before leaving the office. After is used as a preposition followed by a noun meaning at a later time as an adverb without a following noun meaning following in time or place, and as a conjunction connecting two clauses meaning when an action or an event has ended. For example, I went for a walk after dinner. Preposition. They started the job on June 17th and finished a week after. Adverb. After you had left, I got a phone call from Thuzar. Conjunction. With present perfect or past perfect tense to show that one thing is completed before another starts, and with VING in a formal style. For example, I will call you after I have done my homework. After completing this form, give it to the secretary. B. Complete each sentence with before or after. 1. I left the cinema. The boring film ended. 2. My sister usually does the washing up. Dinner. 3. Graduating from high school, I would like to attend the University of Computer Studies. 4. His watch remains in good condition, having been used for 5 years. 5. A careful consideration. My parents allowed me to join the dance club. 6. The new building should be completed. The end of this month, as it is planned to be inaugurated in the first week of next month. 7. The man was arrested by the police 2 years. Committing the murder. 8. I am looking forward to the trip as I have never been to Japan. 9. Arriving at the hotel, Yu Min went straight to the meeting room. 10. I gave him the shopping list he had left for the market. C. Combine each pair of sentences using after plus VING construction. 1. The fisherman threw out the fishing net. He waited patiently. 2. I told my mother about my problem. Then, I felt better. 3. That packed her lunch. Then, she went out to work. 4. Nile was allowed to watch TV. He had finished his homework. 5. Thuda revised all the lessons. Then, he felt confident to take the exam. 6. He spent a year in the city. Then, he decided to go back to his hometown. 7. The speaker looked at the audience and took a deep breath. Then, he delivered his speech. 8. Shi got promoted. She had worked for the company for 2 years. 9. He worked long hours in the cold. His hands were sore and cracked. 10. I decided to take up the job. I started to worry about my decision. D. Combine each pair of sentences using before plus VING construction. 1. I washed the vegetables. She put them in the refrigerator. 2. Konang applied for a job at the company. He had attended a computer training course. 3. I had a cup of coffee. I left for work this morning. 4. We had to queue up for an hour. We got the tickets for the music concert. 5. There is a lot to study on the subject. Only after that we can start our project. 6. He ran the Yoma Marathon. He had practiced for almost a year. 7. She went through her assignment again. She submitted it to the teacher. 8. She had packed her suitcase. She went to the bus terminal. 9. My father always takes physical exercise. And then he has a bath. 10. We had lived in a small town for 2 years. Then, we moved to Yangon. Answers. A1. Both you and Kyozo are wasting too much time. 2. He played both football and volleyball when he was a student. 3. they are both tired and hungry after shopping. 4. Both Chidar and his brother are guitarists. 5. Both Donandar and her sons want to go to Bagan during the Thing Yen holiday. 6. Both Nini and Mama want to put up at the Shumient Mo Hotel. 7. Applicants for this post must be able to speak both English and Chinese. 8. You should both work harder and have perseverance if you want to be successful. 9. He donated both money and food to the poor in our community. 10. As we are free this afternoon, we can both go shopping and see a film. B1 before, 2 after, 3 after, 4 after, 5 after, 6 before, 7 after, 8 before, 9 after, 10 before. C1. After throwing out the fishing net, the fisherman waited patiently. 2. After telling my mother about my problem, I felt better. 3. After packing her lunch, that went out to work. 4. Nile was allowed to watch TV after finishing his homework. 5. After revising all the lessons, Thuda felt confident to take the exam. 6. After spending a year in the city, he decided to go back to his hometown. 7. After looking at the audience and took a deep breath, the speaker delivered his speech. 8. She got promoted after working for the company for 2 years. 9. After working long hours in the cold, his hands were sore and cracked. 10. After deciding to take up the job, I started to worry about my decision. D1. I washed the vegetables before putting them in the refrigerator. 2. Before applying for a job at the company, Konang had attended a computer training course. 3. I had a cup of coffee before leaving for work this morning. 4. We had to queue up for an hour before getting the tickets for the music concert. 5. There is a lot to study on the subject before starting our project. 6. Before running the Yoma Marathon, he had practiced for almost a year. 7. She went through her assignment again before submitting it to the teacher. 8. She had packed her suitcase before going to the bus terminal. 9. My father always takes physical exercise before having a bath. 10. We had lived in a small town for 2 years before moving to Yangon. 1E. Writing. Write an essay on Myanmar star tortoise in about 250 words using the points given below. Appearance. Medium-sized tortoise with an oval-shaped top shell. Star-shaped patterns on the top shell. Size, 20 centimeters to 30 centimeters. Weight, 1.3 kilograms to 2.2 kilograms. Color, top shell dark brown or black. Skin of the head, limbs, and tail yellowish. Habitat, in thorn scrubs or bushes in dry forests in dry zone of central Myanmar. Food, a range of vegetation, grass, fruit. Behavior, charming, peaceful. Pull in their heads and freeze when get alarmed. Threat, critically endangered. Reasons, commonly eaten by people, exported to food markets in neighboring countries, loss of habitats. Conservation to release the tortoises back into the wildlife sanctuary if they are recovered from illegal trade. To carry out a breeding program. Myanmar star tortoise. Myanmar star tortoise is a medium-sized tortoise with an oval-shaped top shell. It has radiating star-shaped patterns on the top shell. Its size is from 20 centimeters to 30 centimeters and its weight can range from 1.3 kilograms to 2.2 kilograms. Its color may be dark brown or black on the top shell and the skin of the head, limbs and tail looks yellowish. Myanmar star tortoises can be found in thorn scrub or bushes and dry forests in dry zone of central Myanmar. They feed on a range of vegetation, grass and fruit. They are charming and peaceful and they pull in their heads and freeze when they get alarmed. The Myanmar star tortoise is considered critically endangered, and it is close to extinction in Myanmar. Because it is still commonly eaten by native people and is exported to food markets in neighboring countries. Natural populations are declining severely due to habitat loss and illegal collecting for pet trade too. Commercial trade in wild-caught specimens is illegal in Myanmar. That is why the tortoises are released back into the wildlife sanctuary if they are recovered from illegal trade. The breeding of the Myanmar star tortoise is difficult, but Yadanaban Zoological Gardens is currently engaged in a captive breeding program to attempt to increase the population of this tortoise.